Hey everybody, this is Brandon. It's Monday, April 3rd, and that means it's day 19 of my 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge. D&D was pretty fun last night. I had a really great time. It was actually a little bit better time than I expected, so pretty happy that we were able to do that. It's always good to be able to kind of game, especially with family. Nothing major going on today, so I'm just going to go ahead and dive right into the CCS challenge in the home stretch of doing the day 4 part of the challenge, and I'm excited to get on to the next section. I just wanted to talk a little bit about reference. I don't know if you can tell from the video, but I'm flipping the card over and writing notes to myself about what I'm going to need reference-wise and what things I might need to work on. So I've been really trying to avoid stopping everything I was doing and looking up for reference. So everything in here is out of my head. There's definitely a lot to be desired in the correctness of any of the anatomy and perspective and all of that stuff. But I wanted to avoid reference as much as possible in these stages because in the past, I would use gathering reference as an excuse to not finish the project, to not draw, especially when there were difficult choices to make. I think everybody experiences that to an extent during projects. You hit kind of rough spots and then you kind of do the busy work. I definitely elevated that to an art form in my time. So that's why I'm being so strict with myself about the reference. All right, so it was a pretty good session today. I'm pretty happy with how quickly it's going, and I'm ready to get on to the next section, but I guess I'm not quite done yet. So as I'm going through the story, I'm definitely looking at how the writing is affecting the art and vice versa, and I can tell there's going to be some rewrites on this, or redraws at least, probably a little bit of both. And I guess that's the nature of comics, since it's kind of a dual medium, that there's going to be a little bit of bounce back and forth. And there's so much potential in either direction. I think that's one thing I really like about comics, is that there are so many possibilities laid out before me. But I think that also presents a challenge because since there are so many possibilities, like what do I choose from? There's like 1,000 paths, but I can only take one to tell the final story. And that's definitely a challenge for me. So I definitely have a lot to think about going forward, but we'll save that for another day. As always, I appreciate you watching, and do take care.